Shalom, shalom. It's your soul brother in righteousness with his soul twin sister. Y'all hear me every day, but I'm here to give you EDS, Elizabeth Dela Santos. You got the
Grand
flow.
Rising. Sorry. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising, Shalom. Thank you, brother, for allowing me to use your platform to be able to reach more people other than myself and the people that I usually talk to. But I just kind of wanted to say something, not too much, just something short, but it holds a lot of information in it, even though it's not a big long message. But I see that the title was Haywire, AI going haywire, and basically, I don't know. A lot of people are noticing. If you haven't noticed already, the phones have been doing what they want to do. I know mine does. It posts things. It types in things. Everything. Something that I posted, and also something that Brother BC posted. Now, a lot of uh a lot of people see the ancient drawings, like the drawings in the caves of the Egyptian hieroglyphics and things like that, and it's still paintings and drawings from way back then that even science and philosophers and archaeological that they haven't deciphered yet. So one thing about the phone and the TV, I wanted to just elaborate more with you guys, and just tie in AI, past events, how everything just ties into the same timeline. Because technically we are in one big huge timeline. A lot of the things that y'all been taught in history, people, half of them aren't even real. They're one person playing multiple roles. After all, this is a huge stage. But about the phone and the AI and things like that, you have to understand that your mind is a portal. Your mind is a portal, and so are these phones. Let me put it like this: your mind and your ears and your eyes, also your nose, your fingertips, literally all your senses are a portal to inside of your mind to get in you. That's why it's so important, right? So you may think, oh, I can be on my phone, it won't affect me, da da da. And a lot of you guys do not even understand how spirits and demons and things work. Just how you could burp and you may not see your burp, but it may smell, you know what I'm saying? Exactly the same way. That goes for, like I told y'all before, how they try to make you, how they portray in these movies that aliens are scary, but really we know they're bacteria and germs, and we have bacteria and germs on us at all times of the day. We don't see them, do we? But they are most definitely there. So, there was a drawing by the Mayans, and when I first looked at it about a month or so ago, I didn't understand it, and it was showing like a demonic thing. He had a something covering its head, and it was four squares in front of him, and then two little ones and two little ones at the top and bottom, and it almost looked like it was little pictures being drawn inside the squares, like a head. One looked like a head, like a human, like just different things. But if you look at the picture, it looked like it looked this sinister. But to the naked eye, and if you didn't know the things that are hidden from you, you wouldn't even understand what the painting meant. When I first looked at it, I knew it was something sinister, but I didn't put my finger on it. I couldn't put my finger on it. So I already know that these phones are black mirrors. AI uses that. They all work together, right? The TV as well. So I tell you guys, I don't really read books and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna pick up a Bible and read it, or pick up a Quran and read it. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's like everything I know literally comes straight from the Holy Spirit. Like, and I can't even explain it to you in words, but I just be knowing. And then whenever I read things, like things that are told and they're a lie, I can automatically see the truth in it and I can see the lie. You know what I'm saying? So after I seen this drawing, I just be led to reading random things. Like I'll be watching something or I'll look at something and Spirit will say, look that up. And I'll go and I'll do it and I'll get blown away every time. So I happened to look up something and I was led to this thing called the Rubicon device or something like that. You guys can look it up. It's also on my page. And I was reading it, and it basically was a cartoon. Y'all know they were real big on cartoons back then, especially in the newspaper. And it was a cartoon animation, and it was a self cleaning napkin, right? And it shows the cartoon of a man, and he's sitting with a contraption on his head. Man, this cartoon, this is in like 1960s. I'm not looking at the painting no more. I'm reading. This is a whole month after I even saw these drawings, because I seen them and I'm like, nah, something not right. But a month later, so I'm looking and it's a contraption on this cartoon's head. And, like I said, back then it was probably hilarious to them. Like, oh my God, he has this thing and it has an arm, a toothbrush. This contraption on his head has all these type of devices and the napkins there and the napkins cleaning his mouth and he's literally just reading, enjoying his day. He doesn't have to do anything. That thing on his head is going to do everything for him, right? And that's when I was able to put two and two together with the TV, this drawing from these Mayan Aztecs, and then this 1960 cartoon. So, like I told y'all, when we think about our minds and things, they tell us already off the top. When we speak, when we do anything action wise, our brain is already sending the signal to that body part to do it. We don't hear our brain saying, "Hey, make your leg move this." Like when we walk, it does it. It's already sending the signal to do it, right? Kind of like that contraption, kind of like that drawing. So what Spirit was showing me is that through these devices, these phones, it's almost like a head contraption that you can't see, but you're open to it because the portal that opens to get to your mind is your eyes, your ears, and what you're hearing. So with this evil, what they drew back then was, I'm assuming an evil spirit or a demon, an evil deity, looking through the screen at you. It was what the Mayans and the Aztecs were drawing was an entity looking through three different big screens, and then it was two at the top, two at the bottom. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Anyway, I apologize, for freaking demons. Um, so what the drawing was from the Aztec days was a evil spirit looking through TVs and looking through phones, and they send out frequencies through the type of information, the type of sounds that you hear. So it was literally them drawing an evil spirit enjoying its time looking at you through these phones, just manipulating you. You don't know what they're sending through these things, right? And it was like they're trying to tell us back then. So, meaning, and this also explains to why do you think, see, I know a lot of people associate, especially with the Egyptian pharaohs, which we know that a majority of them were evil, how when they wore their those head dresses on their head, or even the Native Americans when they wear their feather crowns, and the Aztecs when they wore big head dresses. Here's the thing, you guys, and this is what I figured out: you have to cover your crown chakra at all times. See, your hair, we know that hair is our ether. Some people say different ways, but like an antenna. Your hair is like an antenna to the sun, your connection to source, right? That's why you see like a vampires movie, they always bald and stuff. And when you start changing into a vampire, you just start turning pale. You lose your hair off top. You know what I'm saying? So your hair is a connection, and they know that as well. Connection straight into your mind. And I believe the ones before us knew that as well. That's why when you would see them with certain headdresses and you might see a cobra or they would, that would be like what type of dynasty or clan or whatever they were from that was protecting them. But they most definitely always had something covering their head, their crown chakra. So I've been covering my crown chakra lately, and let me tell y'all, this is how the spirit works, bro. And it's so crazy, bro. That's why I tell y'all, it's not about who sounds the best. It's not about you see somebody, oh, don't listen. It's not even about that, bro. As long as the message is getting delivered, it don't matter how somebody, well, it matters how you talking, as long as it's not blasphemy and you're not like cursing too much, because even I curse, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing it with bad intention behind it. I'm doing it because I'm passionate about God and what I believe in and the message that I'm being told to bring to the people. But it's so crazy because about a month or two before I even seen the Mayan drawings, right? See, I pay attention to everything that I do. Everything I do, even when I'm thinking I'm being lazy or relaxing, I'm still paying attention to myself. So one thing I had told somebody this, I was like, I've been noticing that subconsciously, unconsciously, I have been wearing my hoodie. I usually do not do that. Like everybody knows, I got a lot of hair. Like I don't really wear hoodies because I usually have something on my hair, like my hair curly with product or something. But I noticed, I'm like, I'm wearing a hoodie a lot. I'm covering my hair a lot. That must be my higher self telling me something. And I knew then I was covering my head for a reason. And then following the months later, I was led to that. So I just want y'all to be very, very mindful, bro. This is not a game, bro. We are on a people farm, dog. We're trapped in here. This we weren't supposed to be, but it's like they somehow, some way, or whatever. But it's deep. You just have to be very careful. Um, these things, they evil and they work through everything around us, and not just the food, not just the you think, oh, this music video is bad because she's twerking. It could be a slow peaceful song that you not peaceful a slow song that you love, talking about love, but it's preaching heartache and getting cheated on. That's not good either, because it's also sending spirits that into your house. You could think, oh, I'm not watching this type of movie, but you watching a Tyler Perry movie with all type of, they low down and dirty and stuff. It's always some secret conniving family. You inviting those type of entities and spirits into your home unknowingly, unwillingly. And imagine you sitting down as a family in front of that TV. So many portals and demons can come and do whatever they want. You have to be careful and have to be mindful. The phone, that's why if you are going to be on the phone or social media, make sure you doing God's will. Make sure you putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Don't be just on here talking and mumbo jumbo. And I'm really don't I'm gonna say this again because some of y'all know me. I don't want to hear about no, oh my God, the world's ending and they're taking over. No, they're not. I'm not scared of nothing. Keep that spookism type stuff over there. A lot of the time they be telling y'all these things, they be making these videos, right? Because they know that this is a portal, you don't. So a lot of the times they make these videos, oh my God, did y'all see that movie Left Behind? They're gonna do this. They know how weak y'all are and they play off that and use that. So they put that. Then you got scary ass people that think they're following da da da. And oh my God, y'all, they're gonna do us like Left Behind. Y'all really need to do that. No, 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 no. Stop paying attention to those type of stuff. That's not the type of, you don't pay attention to AI's taking over. You don't pay attention to the bad stuff they're putting in the news. Do your own work and manifest some good stuff into the world. Whenever you see stuff like that, say, I don't believe that. It's a lie, because most times and likely it is. It's all staged. But if you pay attention to it and pay it mind, you go manifest that, just like I told y'all. Maybe they showed y'all the movie Left Behind or whatever it's called on Netflix. And so many people posting about it, just like I told y'all about The Simpsons. The thing is, it hasn't happened. But if you keep watching the dumb movie, y'all are gonna manifest a power grid because they make it so realistic. They make it to where you can relate. They prey off your fear, and you're gonna be fearing that because it feels like it could. Like, no. When you see fake news, when you see movies with evil type of messages and things like that, don't believe that. Rebuke that evil spirit. Tell us to get away from you. You know what I'm saying? When you on the phone and you feel like you want to do something bad, da da da, fight that. Get that evil spirit away from you. That's the only way you can become stronger. You know what I'm saying? So, this AI, this phone, everything, it's been around. It's been around. Like I don't know if y'all know this. There was a whole city back then called AI, and Yeshua, Jacob, all of them were there. So y'all have to go back and do the research yourselves. The truth is out there. You have to seek it. What you are seeking is seeking you. But if you're not, then you're gonna be left in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of all I wanted to bring, Brother BC, to everybody, just to be mindful.
Thank you. Thank you. Through or not. It's good. Nah, I'm glad. Anytime everything is the Holy Spirit giving any of y'all. And you can get up with me because I got to call Miss Angie. I'm so far behind. I got so much stuff to do. So thank you, sis. Through it all. And me and you, we got to come back on together. Also,
Yeah.
we're gonna capitalize on this. You bust open a portal hole for people to sit back and think about. And I know what you said today, so I'm definitely gonna do it today, sometime today. So I will send you another link. Do it again,
Thank you,
and
brother.
keep doing what you're doing, sis. Because we listening. Those of us that diligently seek the Most High, we hear you and we with you.
Thank you, brother. Peace, everyone. Shalom, Braka. Everybody have a great day.
Raka.